smoky, spicy, Mexican-inspired chicken dish, which is really incredibly easy to make, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is. To start off, I have some chicken breasts, or chicken fillets. What I'm going to do is grab a little bit of parchment paper, and we're going to bash our chicken breasts in the middle of this. So just run a knife down like that, and then do a second one, so that you have a sheet to sit on top. So grab your sheets like that, and then grab your chicken breasts over here, and then just give the hands a quick wash. And now what we need to do is season up our chicken breast. So I have a few little spices here. So we've got a teaspoon of ground cumin, and ground cumin is that really kind of earthy, kind of smoky taste. So that goes in there. We have a little bit of chili flakes, about a teaspoon goes in here, and the chili flakes are going to add a wonderful bit of spice. And then for some kind of aromatic action going on in here, I've got a good pinch of dried oregano. So just pinch that all the way over, and then give it a good drizzle of olive oil. And then what we're going to do is grab some limes, and all I'm going to do now is just put the zest over them here. So that's our lime zest. And now grab that other piece of parchment paper, and all you do is sit it over the top, and you get some bashing action with a big rolling pin like this, and just give it a good smash so that you flatten out those chicken breasts. And by flattening them out, they're going to be really quick to cook, but you're also smashing all those wonderful flavors into the chicken, and they're going to permeate through the meat. So it does wonders. Okay, so they're nice and flat. What I'm going to do now is transfer them to a resealable bag, and we're going to let them kind of sit and marinate for just a few minutes. So take off that upper sheet. All I'm going to do is transfer them into the bag. And then place that aside. Get rid of all this. So I have my chicken all nice and flattened. So what I'm going to do to kind of bump up our Mexican ingredients and add our little bit of margarita, we've got some tequila. So about a tablespoon of tequila going in here. So just grabbing your lime, roll it on the board like this so that the juice becomes really loose. Using a sharp knife, slice it in half, and then just squeeze all that lime juice in here. And it's like a little kind of, it's like a margarita mix going on in your chicken breast here. And then to complete our margarita mix, a good bit of sea salt in here as well. So now, just seal that up and give it a good squidge and a squash and get all those flavors in and around. And then this chicken can be set in the fridge, or you can leave it aside and let it marinate for about half an hour if you have the time. But I'm going to get this straight on once I'm finished with my salsa. And now, what I have over here are some corn on the cob, which I've boiled, and now I'm griddling them. So as you can see, what you're getting left with is these wonderful char marks on the corn. It's a bit hot, so I'm just going to set them over here, and then slice them in half. And basically, what I'm going to do is set them upright, and then slice off the corn, straight off the cob. And this is going to form a really beautiful smoky corn salsa, which goes alongside our margarita chicken. So that's all my corn. I'm going to grab it and just push it over into this bowl, and we're going to make up our little salsa. So just scoop that across, and then I have some beautiful avocados over here. So all you need to do with your avocados is just split it right down the center like this, run a knife all the way around, and then twist it, open it up, and you get that little stone. But just take that out with your hands. So just scoop it out with a spoon like this. So just place them straight onto the griddle pan. And we're going to repeat that with another 2 or 3 avocados. They're going to char up, get that wonderful smoky taste, and then we're going to serve them up alongside our chicken. Now, back to my salsa. I'm going to add in some red onion. You want this finely chopped, so just run it all the way like this. And then just run it so you get a nice fine chop. So the red onion goes straight in alongside the corn. And now we're going to add in a clove of garlic. And you do want to keep a nice fine chop on these because they're going in raw. You really want to make sure that people are only getting a little bite of each flavour. Scoop them in alongside this. Brilliant. I'm going to add some lime juice. I'm also going to add some coriander. So just grab a bit of coriander like that. Just finely slice that. And then we're going to transfer that in alongside our corn, our red onion, our garlic. I'm going to add in a little bit of olive oil going in here. And actually, while I'm making this, I need to check that my avocados are charring up nicely. So I'll just scoop this up and see how we're getting on. Oh, look at that. We're getting really nice char marks on these. Just gently turn these over. Back to our salsa. We've got the red onion, we've got the garlic, we've got coriander, we've got corn in there. So a little bit of acidity from some red wine vinegar. About a tablespoon goes in there. And actually, we could add a little bit more lime juice in here as well. Just squeeze that in there. So lime juice goes in here, and basically now I'm just going to season it up. So sea salt and black pepper. So just mix that through. And it's all those wonderful colours, those flavours, those ingredients. It's a really electric sort of dish. So just mix that through, and that's then ready to serve alongside our chicken. Our avocados are ready to come off. So just grab a plate, and I'm going to transfer these avocados across. So just straight across like that. So once they come off the griddle pan, what I'm going to do is just hit them with a little bit of olive oil, some lime juice over the top, and then some sea salt and black pepper, and they're ready to serve straight away then. Really tasty flavours here. Just sprinkle them as well. And a little bit of black pepper. That's lovely. So basically we've got our corn salsa, we've got our avocados ready to go. And now all I'm going to do is fry up our chicken breast. So this is going straight into a hot griddle pan. And you get that wonderful sizzle. And then these are going to fry off, they're going to become really nice and charred, and then they're going to be served up alongside the corn salsa, the avocado. So our chicken is nice and smoky, it's cooked through, and now it's ready to be served up. So now straight onto our chopping board, I have these avocados, nicely cooked, lovely char marks. And then on into our bowl, we're going to add that lovely, lovely salsa. It's got smoky flavours, all those beautiful coriander leaves, red onions, garlic, that little bit of white wine vinegar, the lime. It's got so much going on in here. So just pile that up. And then alongside this, we've got those chicken breasts which are ready to come off. So just grab the tongs. So just serve that up alongside our lovely accompaniments. All those little bits of chicken in there as well. And then we're going to serve them with a good squeeze of lime over the chicken, like that. To serve these up, and kind of, it's nice to serve a big tumble of lime wedges alongside. And then just to garnish, we've got some coriander leaves. So just grab them and then tear off a few leaves, just one in the salsa, a few around the chicken, and there you have it. This is one of my favourite little summertime dishes, and it's so easy to make. I mean, you can have this to the table in a matter of minutes. Really beautiful. It's my fantastic margarita chicken, and I hope you're all going to try some. Are you going to give it a go? Yeah, come on in, come on in.
Ce încerci să asculți? Știi, arăt îngrozit, totul l-am vindecat. Soluția